Hundreds of thousands of DTE customers remain in the dark tonight following Wednesday's ice storm, but progress is being made.
We all need to hear that. Thousands of crews are in the field right now working to restore power to more than 400,000 homes and businesses in the dark. Fox News' Hillary Golson joins us live with an update, and we're hoping those numbers keep going down here, Hillary.
Yeah, the numbers keep going down, and that is good, Taryn and Roop. But for a lot of people, if you're in a cold home or you don't have electricity and it is dark inside of your house, clearly you want those numbers to go down a lot faster, especially as it relates to your particular property. Now, we can tell you that DTE is saying the good news is that 90% of customers should be restored by the evening. So that is some good news I can pass along to you. They're also saying that close to 99% of customers should be restored by Sunday evening. But for people who are dealing with very complicated situations, our seniors, people who may have children at home who are concerned about their freezer, perhaps not preserving their food, they're hoping that this is kind of wrapped up a lot sooner than later. You have been dealing with no power now for 2 days.
Yes.
Frustrating to say the least.
At least frustrated. That's a minimum.
Hundreds of thousands of DTE customers still don't have their lights on in southeastern Michigan. What have you had to do to cope?
So I have pots of water boiling on the stove so that the steam can come up. I'm concerned about my food that's in the freezer. I have a deep freezer and 2 refrigerators full of food, and I'm worried about that going bad.
Regina Harper had to send her grandkids away. It's just too cold in the house. The numbers, as you know, keep changing, but at the height of outages, more than 500,000 DTE customers lost power. 150,000 had their electricity restored Thursday, and crews intend to restore power to about 200,000 Friday. What was different here in Michigan compared to the rest of the Midwest?
What was different in Michigan is the amount of ice buildup on our wires and on trees. Primarily, it was a tree issue. So we had anywhere from a quarter inch to almost 3/4 of an inch of ice buildup on trees and wires. And that's what brought trees down, and that's what brought wires down.
DTE says 4,200 crews are out there working, but make sure to watch out for down power lines. Stay 25 feet away. The Midwest ravaged by something much less than a winter wonderland. Our state seemingly reeling the most in Mother Nature's wake.
We were able to access all the crews that we could support and get out in the field at one time without people running all over each other.
80% of DTE customers restored as of Friday afternoon, which sounds good, unless you're still in the dark.
I feel like this is something that they should have been prepared for. And to go from Thursday to Sunday, maybe, because it was not even a definite Sunday, that's a long time.
Yeah, very frustrating. But the most important thing you can do is if you do have a power outage, make sure to reach out to DTE. And of course, we want to reemphasize, because it's so critical for safety, stay away from any down power lines. Keep your kids away. Keep your pets away. That is the most important thing we can tell people as they wait for the power to get back on. We're live in Canton. I'm Hillary Golson. Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Hillary, we should point out that people who have bridge cards, DTE can give them a letter they can pass along to the Department of Health and Human Services to get maybe extra food benefits on that card for their loss, because for a lot of people, this isn't just a matter of, oh, well, I lost some groceries. This is their livelihood. This is everything. And with inflation, it's so pricey.
Yeah, it's certainly true. I mean, there are resources that are available to you, things that you can access, and we actually have information on our website, fox2detroit.com, where if you need specific information about how to do that, how you should submit that request, it's available for our customers, not just DTE customers, consumers, energy customers as well. It is very serious, obviously, for the people who are dealing with this firsthand, and certainly our thoughts are with them, and know that there are things you can take advantage of, and if you can, you should, Roop.